Good morning, everyone. Myself, Muralidhara Reddy. In this video, we are going to discuss about creation of Jenkins job, and also we can explore that options inside the Jenkins job. Okay. We can create the multiple Jenkins jobs. One is freestyle job. When you create the freestyle job, it will be support for all the languages. For example, if you want to configure Maven project, Gradle project, Java project, everything you can able to configure it using freestyle job. And also we have a Maven project. It will be support only Maven. You can configure Maven related configuration inside that particular job. Okay. And third one is pipeline job. If you want to view that particular steps, for example, if you are clone the repository, build the code, store the particular artifacts in Nexus, everything we can step by step. If you want to view, we can use pipeline. Using this pipeline, we can set up that job. Okay. Fourth one is multi-branch pipeline. If you want to create the multi-branch pipeline, you can create. And also we have a lot of other options. Okay. But in real time, majorly we'll be used. One is freestyle job. Second one is pipeline job. Some of the use cases will be create. Okay. Maven projects also. It is only Maven related stuff. Okay. Let's see the demo. You will get more idea. Go to, I have logged in this Jenkins. I'm going to create one job. Here, item, job, project, both are same. Okay. Create a new item. Here I'm giving like Murali project. You can give any name. Okay. Here we have a freestyle job and also pipeline job. And also if you want to create the folder, you can create it. Multi-configuration, we won't use much. We can ignore this one. Okay. Currently I'm creating the freestyle job. Click this one. Okay. Now when you create the particular job, if you see here, we can define that description. Okay. Here you can define that particular job related description, what this job will do, what this job will be do. Okay. And here discard old bills. Discard old bills means how many days you want to keep that particular bills. Okay. And also how many bills you want to keep it. Example, we have built the job right initially. If you see here sample project, here you are seeing the 2 bills, right? Here you can keep it log rotation. Okay. Days to keep bills. It means how many days you want to keep that particular bills. Currently we have 2. How many days you want to keep it? Example, I'm giving 5. It means 5 days it will be keep. And here maximum number of bills to keep. Maximum number of bills to keep means, for example, we run 2 times, right? Correct. Example, I want to maintain 10 bills. Okay. Here, example, I run the 11th bill. What will happen? Latest 10 bills only it will be maintained. Okay. Got it right? Days to keep bills means how many days you want to keep that particular bills. Maximum number of bills means how many bills you want to keep it the particular job. Okay. If you keep it at 10, it means like if you are running the 11th job, the 11th bill, the particular job. Okay. Only latest 10 bills only it will be maintained. Old bill, first old bill will be deleted. Okay. Got it? And here this project is parameterized. If you want to put that parameter wise, you can use this. This project is parameterized. Here it will be support lot of options. If you want to set as a Boolean parameter, it means true or false. You can use this Boolean parameter. In case if you want to choose the choice parameter, for example, you have a multiple options. You want to choose the particular one. You can use the choice parameter. Okay. Fourth one, if you want to define the credentials parameter, you can use the credentials parameter. If you want to define any file parameter, you can define the file parameter. In case if you want to define the multi-line string parameter, you can define that multi-line string parameter also. Okay. If you want to define any password parameter, if you want to pass that, you can use the password parameter. Okay. In case if you want to give the run parameter, you can use the run parameter. String parameter, if you want to define, you can define. Example, majorly will be string parameter and choice parameter and Boolean parameter. Example, I'm selecting this string parameter. Okay. Here you can give the name. Example, I'm giving branch underscore name. Okay. Then you can give here, example, I'm giving the master. It means the default branch name will be take the master branch. Okay. In case if you want to define that description, you can define that particular string description. Okay. You can also define choice parameter. Example, here I'm defining versions. You can give any name. Okay. Versions. Here I'm defining 1.0, 2.0, enter 3.0. Okay. Fine, right? You can define anything. Just an example, I have defined that versions 1.0, 2.0, 3.0. If you want, you can define the description as well. Okay. Now what I'm doing here, I'm saving this one. Save it. Now if you see here, currently we are seeing the build with parameter. The reason is we have enabled inside the Jenkins job, right? That's why we are seeing this option, build with parameter. When you click this build with parameter, here you can see the branch name is master, and here we are seeing versions. Why we are seeing that multiple options? The reason is we have selected the choice parameter. That's why we are seeing the multiple options. Okay, got it right? Now again, you can open the job, go to the configure, click this configure, you can come down. Okay, and execute concurrent builds if necessary. When you enable this one, what will happen? It will be, the jobs will be concurrently, it will be executed. Okay, alright. If you want to run the particular jobs, example, if you are not aware, you can select this particular. If you enable this one, what will happen? For example, default, the job will be there. If you run the 2 times build, what will happen? Once the first one build is completed, next two build will be run. But when you select this one, what will happen? It will be run parallelly. Even if you run multiple times, multiple builds, if you run, when you select this one, it will be run parallelly. Okay. Parallelly means same time it will be run multiple builds also. If you select this one, if you, some of these cases we may require this step, so we have to enable it. What I'm doing here, I'm disabled. I'm not selecting this one. I'm come down here. Source code management, SCM, source code management. Source code management, version control system, both are same. Here we have a multiple options. Okay, if you see here, we have a Git. Might be you will get out how these options is came. The reason is when you install the Jenkins, we have selected the suggested plugins, right? When you select the suggested plugins, these plugins are already installed. Remember, if you are seeing whatever option here, everything is already installed the plugins. If you want to configure new one, you have to install the plugin and then you have to configure. Example, if you want to configure Maven, if you want to configure Nexus, sonarqube, Jfrog, you have to install the plugin and you have to configure the particular plugin. Okay, got it right? Now here, you have to provide the Git URL. Okay, example, give me 1 second. We have a sample repo. We can define this sample repo in GitHub. I'm in the particular inside Jenkins. I copy this URL HTTPS. Here, this particular job, you can give the repository URL is nothing but the particular repository. Remember, currently we kept this public, but repository should be in private only real time. But when you paste the particular Git URL, it is throwing the error like failed to connect the repository. The reason is inside this particular Jenkins server, we haven't installed the Git. If you observe here, I'm in Jenkins server. I'm checking here -- version. Okay. See, if you see here, what is throwing error? Git is command is not found. So first you have to install the Git in this particular server. Okay. -y. Now, if you see here, now Git is installing. Once installation done, now that error you won't be seen. Okay. What I'm doing here we are seeing, right? Remember, when you are seeing this type of error, failed to connect the repository, you have to install the Git. Okay. Here it's showing error perform Git command. Okay. Now I'm saving this file. Saved. Now again, I'm going to open this configuration. Now you won't see the error. The reason is we have installed the plugin. Okay. We have installed the Git package inside this particular server. Okay. That is the reason. Now you are not able to see the error. And coming to the credentials part, you have to configure your credentials. Remember, currently we kept in public. That's why we don't require to define the credentials. But in real time, we should be declare the credentials. What I'm doing here, add, select the Jenkins. Here you can select domain. You want to set up in global level? Yes. And here kind is right. Which type of credentials you want to set up? Either you want to set up username with password, you want to set up GitHub app, you want to set up SSH username with private key. Okay, currently I'm going to use username with password. Okay, here scope is whether you want to set up in global level or system level. If you use the system level, what will happen? It will be use only Jenkins and nodes only. Slave nodes it will be used. If you set up global level, it will be support Jenkins, nodes, items, all child items also it will be using. Recommended way is always use the global level. Okay, select this one. Here I'm giving the username. Which username I'm going to give? I'm going to give GitHub username. Okay, give that. And here password, right? Password, you should be create the token and you have to declare that particular token. Remember, GitHub, we are define the Git, right? It should be in token only. Recently, they have removed that password option. You should be pass the token only. Go to the global developer setting, go to the personal token, select the tokens classic. Okay, here it is already one user is there, create, generate a new token, and here I'm giving example Jenkins user. Okay, you can give any name. Here I'm keeping like 7 days expiry date, and you can give the full access. I'm going to give the full access for this. Okay. If you define that username password, what will happen? It will throw the error, authentication error. So you should be define the credentials, the password authentication, I mean token only. Okay. Create a token. And here I'm going to copy this one. Remember, this password should be copied somewhere. Otherwise, once you refresh this page, you can't get again this same token. Okay. I'm going to give here. And here ID, I'm giving GitHub username password. Okay. And also I'm giving same description also. Remember, here I give my username, Gmail ID. In real time, you will give our company mail ID. And one more thing, we won't give our credentials in real time. We will be create a service account. Service account is nothing but different user will be create. That user will be used only for Jenkins. The reason is, for example, I have given my credentials. In case I left from that particular organization, what will happen? My credentials will, my Gmail, my mail ID will be blocked, right? If it is blocked, it will be break your Jenkins job, right? That is the reason it is always recommended to use specific user. We won't use our engineers credentials. Okay, we will be create a service account and then we can use it. Service account is nothing but one user. Okay, here I'm giving add it. Now if you see here in credentials, you can able to view, right? Just select it. Currently it is public, so we don't require, but in case if this particular repository is private, you have to declare the credentials. But I hope understand it how you can define the credentials. Okay, fine. Next one here, branch. By default it is taken the master branch. Okay, in case if you want to define different branch, you can define it. Slash star, for example, it is a July branch, you can define the July. Okay, got it, right? Any question? No, right? Remaining come down. In case if you want to run any script, okay, remotely, you can use this one. And next one, build after other projects are built. What are the main uses of this one? Read again here. Build after other projects are built. It means another project is completed, then only this project will be run. If you want to define like this, you can use this one. Example, we have a sample project, right? Here I'm giving example, I'm giving sample project. Okay, I'm giving sample project. If I give sample project, what will happen? This sample project will be complete only, then my Murali project will be start. That is the condition here. Build after other projects are built means my sample project will be built only, this Murali project will be run. What is that? Some of the use cases we may require dependency. The particular job is completed only, this job will be run. Then if that is the case, we'll be use the build after other projects are built. Okay, here we have option. Which condition it should be run? One is trigger only if build is stable. And it means this sample project, it will be success only, this Murali project will be start. Okay, in case if it is unstable also, if you want to run it, this Murali project, even though this sample project will be unstable, if you want to run this Murali project, you can use. Okay, third one is build fail. Even though this particular sample project will build fail, then Murali project will be run automatically. And in case if you want, if you always trigger, even if the build is aborted means it is in middle of you stop the particular Jenkins job. I mean that particular build, it will call as aborted. Okay. We can give the condition. Okay, if you give the stable, this particular job is success only, Murali project will be run. Otherwise, it won't be run. Okay, got it, right? And build periodically. Very, very important here. Build periodically is nothing but if you want to, if you are defining, if you, for example, you have a job, you want to run the particular job a specific time, every day morning 9 o'clock. Instead of daily morning 9 o'clock, instead of coming and log into the particular Jenkins, if you want to run manually, you can set up the particular time, right? Using this build periodically, you can set the time. For example, I want to run specific time. Okay. Example, if you see here schedule, here this schedule build periodically, it will be support cron tab. Okay, cron tab. The cron tab format is this one. Minutes. First is minutes, then hours, then date of month, then month, day of week. Okay. Minutes, hours, day of month. DOM means day of month, day of week. Here minutes, it will be 0 to 59. The minutes will be 0 to 59. Hours is 0 to 23 because one day we have a 24 hours, right? It will be considered 0 to 23. Okay. Day of month. Month we have maximum 31, right? That is the reason 1 to 31. Okay. Next one, month. Month is we have total in entire year we have total 12 months, right? That's why 1-12. Okay, 1 to 12. And day of week. We have a Monday to Saturday, right? That is the reason. Sorry. Monday to Sunday, right? That is the reason we have given 0 to 7. 0 and 7 is our Sunday. Okay, 0 and 7 are Sunday. I hope understand it. Example, I want to run every 5 minutes. How can give? H by 5. Okay, remaining I'm giving star. Total we have 5 options. Remember here. One is minute. I'm giving H by 5. And hours, day of month, day of week, I'm giving star. It means always. If you give the star means it will always, every 5 minutes it will be run. Every 5 minutes it will be run. If you observe here, also it is displaying November 26, 2022, 5:46. Okay, next build will be run 5:51. If you observe here, 5:46 current time. After 5 minutes means it will be run 5:51. Got it right? Remember, H by 1 it won't be work. H by 1 it won't be work. Okay, H by 1 it won't be work. You have to give. If you give the H by 1, what will happen? It will be considered as a 1 hour. If you observe here, 5:46. Okay, 6:46. It means it is considered as a one hour. Okay, if you want to run every 1 minute, instead of giving H by 1, you can give star. If you give the star, what will happen? It will be run every 1 minute. It will be run every minute. Okay, if you want to run every 1 minute, you can give just star. If you give the H by 1, it will consider as a 1 hour. Okay, there is some bug in Jenkins, so they might be fixed this particular bug. Okay, got it right? Example, if you want to run every 5 minutes, you can give H by 5. Okay, I hope understand that. This is the build periodically. What is the main uses of this build periodically? If you want to run that particular job specific time, you can use the build periodically. Even though code changes will be there or not, doesn't matter. Inside this particular repository, do we have any changes or not, doesn't matter. It is automatically triggered every 5 minutes, even though changes will be there or not. Okay, and come down. I'm closing this one. If you are not aware, just click this question mark. You will get information related to that one. You can go through it. You will get more idea. Okay. Next one, webhook we can discuss later part. And coming to the pollSCM. pollSCM, build periodically, both are same. Only one small difference is if you declare inside the build periodically, for example, I kept every 5 minutes, even whether the changes will be there or not inside the Jenkins job. Okay, inside this particular sample repository, whether the changes will be there or not, doesn't matter. Every 5 minutes, this job will be run. In case if you keep it inside the pollSCM, okay, example, I'm giving same H by 5. Either you have to use build periodically or pollSCM, or we can use the webhook also. Okay, later part I will tell you later webhook concept. Okay, here I'm uncheck this one. Here I kept H by 5, right? It means every 5 minutes it will be run. But here is you have to remember, if you select the pollSCM, if you made any changes inside this particular repository, that particular within 5 minutes, then only the job will be run. Every 5 minutes you will be verified. If any changes will be in this particular sample repository, then the particular Jenkins job will be run. But if there is no any changes, this pollSCM it won't be work. I mean, it means the job won't be run. Got it right? What is the major difference between build periodical and pollSCM? This is a very important question in interview level also. Build periodically, if you mention build periodically, whether the changes will be there or not in the particular repository doesn't matter. If you mention every 5 minutes, it will be run every 5 minutes. But when you use the pollSCM, if there is any changes in the particular repository, then only the particular job will be run. Otherwise, it won't be run. Okay, got it right? Inside the repository, if you made any changes, then only this particular pollSCM will be run. If you hear a H by 5 minutes, it will be checked every 5 minutes. If any changes inside the repository, it will be run. Otherwise, it won't be run. Okay, that is the major difference. Some of the use cases, if you made any changes, then only if you want to run it, you can use pollSCM. We have option webhook also. Webhook majorly for if you made some changes in repository in GitHub or Bitbucket or GitLab, it is automatically triggered. Immediately it will be trigger the job. But build periodically pollSCM, it will be, we can mention the timing. Sometime you want to, after some time you want to run it, you can use this build periodical or pollSCM. Okay, got it right? And then next one, delete workspace before build start. What is the meaning of this one? If you run the job, okay, it will be run, it will be created inside server. Okay, come back. Here we have a workspace, right? What will happen inside the workspace? For example, if you are running this sample project, example, you are running this Murali project or sample project, what will happen? When the job is started, before starting, this workspace will be deleted. Then again, it will be create the workspace, it will be run it. Okay, when you select this one, delete workspace before build start means this particular Jenkins job workspace will be deleted, then job will be run. When the job will be run, again it will be created. The next build, it will be existing workspace will be deleted, and again it will be create the new one. Got it right? And in case if you want to pass any security secret test files or test or files, you can use this one. Here we have a multiple option, like as I said, like git username with git username and password, as such user private key. Okay, username and password separated, conjectured. If you want to use, you can use this option as well. Okay, got it right? Next one, add timestamp to the console. What are the main uses of this one? If you use this option, okay, is if you use this option, example, I'm not using this one, apply, save it. Okay, now just build with parameters and click the build option. Okay, if you see here, the build is running. Okay, just refresh. Now click this one. If you observe here, the build is started. Okay, well and good. But if you see here, we are not seeing when it was started. Okay, when it was ended, we are not able to see any timing, right? Okay, but when you enable that add timestamp to the console, it will be, you can able to view that particular timing. Example, I'm going to enable it, and then I will again run that particular build. Let's see. Come down, add timestamp to the console output. I have clicked this one, click save, apply, save. Okay, again build with parameters, you can build it now. Okay, now if you see here, click this one. If you observe here, it is showing when it was started. Everything you can able to view the timing. Okay, when you select that particular one, you can able to view. That is a very important when you are writing any if you are creating any job, better to enable this timing. The reason is we can able to know when it was failed, what time it was failed, everything we can able to view when it was run. We can able to view the inside the logs only. Okay, that is the one good option. Okay, and the next one, you can not record, you can ignore this one. Yeah, terminate a build if it is stuck. It means, for example, your job is running. Usually the job build is completed within 5 minutes, but it is taking more than 5 minutes. What will happen? It will keep on going, right? So instead of one, if you want to terminate is nothing but if you want to abort it, okay, then you can use this terminated build if it is stuck. Here, absolve, deadline, you can multiple things. Example, if you give the absolve, timeout minute means it will be wait for 3 minutes. Okay, after 3 minutes, still the particular job is running. What will happen? It will be terminate the particular job. Okay, some of the use cases we may require to use this one. The reason is one job is running, basically it will be complete within 1 minute, but it's taking 4 minutes, 5 minutes. If you mention this terminate a build, then what will happen? It will be immediately terminate the particular job. It means it will be aborted the particular job. Okay, fine. Next one, coming to the build session. Here in build session, we have a multiple options. Like if you see here, execute cell. Execute cell means if you want to run the cell script command, you can use execute cell. Example, I'm running this one. Example, I'm giving LSF and LTM. Okay, LL, PWD. Let's see. These are the Linux commands, right? I choose the execute cell command. And one more thing, remember, the Jenkins we have installed in Linux server, right? That's why I'm using this one. In case if you use the slave node concept, if it is a Windows, we can choose this, you can choose this option also, Windows batch command. But our Jenkins server default it is running in Linux server. That is the reason it won't be worth Windows related command. In case if you use the slave node concept, you can run there also. Okay, I will show you later part the slave node concept. Okay, fine. Now what I'm doing here, I'm saving, apply, save. Now I'm run the build now. Okay, build is completed. Come down. Now if you see here, oh, LL command is not found. It's throwing error. If you observe here, LSF and LTR is working, but the LL command is not working. You have to give the LS command. Okay, instead of LL command, you can give the LS command. Got it right? How can run the cell script related command inside the execute cell? What I'm doing here, I'm removing this build with parameters, this choice parameter. Okay, come down. Now come down here. We have other options. Okay, invoke grader, invoke top level Maven targets. If you want to define in Maven related, you can choose this one. Okay, come down. In post build session, we will be declared like after this job is completed, if you want to run another job, you can define here. And also if you want to define any email notification, you can define here. Okay, and also we can define that particular if you want to deploy in Tomcat, the particular workflow you can define in post build session only. And next, if you see here, delete workspace when build is done means once the particular job is completed, automatically the workspace will be deleted if you select this one. Okay, here we are seeing this workspace, right? If you select this one, it won't be available, that one. Okay, got it right? I hope understand that. And one more thing here. Okay, here we define the branch name is master, right? Come down here, the parameter branch name is, I choose the master. Here we declare the right master. If you want to declare that variable here, you can use dollar symbol. Okay, dollar symbol, you can give that particular parameter name. What will happen? Whatever you given master, right, that master name will be, it will be replaced here. The reason is we have given the dollar. Just save it, apply, build with parameters. We have given the master. Click this one. Now if you open this one, now if you see here where we can find out that master branch. Okay, give me 1 second. Give the, yeah, if you see here, it is taking the master. Okay, the reason is we have given the build with parameters master, and also inside the particular source code management, we have given the dollar, the particular we have declared the particular parameter name. We have given the parameter name, right? The value is master, right? When you give dollar, okay, that name, what will happen? It will be pick up that particular branch name only. Okay, instead of directly hard coded here, we can declare as a parameter, then we can call it using dollar symbol. Okay, got it right? I hope understand that. Fine. Next one. If you want to add any description here, also you can add it. Add description, you can add it here. Okay, example. This is demo. Okay, yeah. Then we can save it. If you see here, this is demo. Okay, then if you want to disable the project, you can use this disable project. If you disable, what will happen? You won't see the build with parameter option. Example, I'm disabling. Okay, if you see here, it is showing this project currently disabled. Now, if you see here, we are not able to see that build with parameters or build session. The reason is the job is disabled. If you disable the job, you can't run the particular job. Remember this point. If you disable the job, you can't run the particular job. Again, you have to enable it. When I enable it, now you can able to see the build with parameter. The reason is it is the job is enabled. Some of the use cases we may require to disable it for temporarily. We can use the disable project. Okay. Next one, workspace. As I said, right, workspace will be Murali project. Inside we have a multiple. It will be cloned. Remember, when you use the we have configured the Git inside the Jenkins job, right? That everything will be cloned inside. Example, if you give it LL command, if you see here, Murali project is there, right? Inside the workspace, go to here. Here, the entire project will be cloned. Entire whatever is there here, right? Here, DevOps, M1, M2, everything will be cloned in this particular workspace only. Okay, same thing you are able to see here inside the GUI as well. Okay. Next one, build with parameter dollars configuration if you want to configure. In case if you want to delete project, you can delete. Delete project, you can, okay, if you click the okay, what will happen? This particular project will be deleted. Once you will delete the project, you can't revert back. Okay, remember that point. And the next one, if you want to rename it, you can rename it. For example, currently we give Murali project, right? If you want to give Murali project, type a new. Okay, then click the rename. Now, if you see here, the job name is renamed. Okay, got it right? Next one. Here, if you observe here, currently we have two errors. I mean, one is it is showing blue. The second one is showing the red, right? Here, this color means blue means it will be succeed. Red means it will be failed. Okay, if you see any build, the particular build number, it is red color, it will mean failed. In case if you see yellow color, it means keep on running. Okay, keep on, it is running. Unstable jobs we will be see as a yellow color. In case if you aborted the particular job, you can able to see that gray color. Okay, example, what I'm doing here, I'm running this job, okay, but it will be complete. Now I'm closing, stop this job. Okay, that's it. Now it is quickly completed the job. That's the reason I'm not able to stop it. When you stop, it will show the gray color. Later part, I will show you like how the color will be. Remember, this color will be designed for, okay. In Japan, they are having their, what you can say, traffic colors, right? They have mentioned same colors in Jenkins. Okay. Fine. Next one. Here, if you want to delete specific build, you can just click this one. Here we have a delete build. If you see here, it is showing the build file. In case if you want to see the log, just click this one. Now here we have an option, console output. Okay, if you want to edit the build information, you can edit. Okay, if you want to delete the particular build, you can delete it. What are the parameters available? Use this particular build. You can see here parameter. If you click this one, these are the parameters used for this particular fifth build. Okay, got it right? If you want to see the status, you can. If you want to see the check the changes, what are the changes done previous now, you can see this changes option. Okay, if you see here changes, status, you can see here. These are the revisions. What are the things? How much time it take? okay, when it was started, okay, everything you can able to view. When it was started the particular job, everything you can able to view the particular job level. Okay, I hope understand that. This is the job level configuration and sample. I have run the job and also I shown like a particular build number. What I'm doing here, this build fifth number, I'm going to delete. Click this one. Okay, here delete build. Just yes, what will happen if you see here, the fifth build is deleted. If you want, you can delete that particular build as well. And if you see here, upstream project is nothing but inside the job we have declared, right, other project build only, then this project will be built. That's why it is showing upstream job. Upstream project is nothing but first this project will be run, then next Murali project new project will be run. But if you want to do manually run, you can run it. That is not a big deal. But the thing is, example, what I'm doing here, I'm running this build. Okay, build now. Yeah, it is done. Yeah, if you see here, next sample project is completed, then this project is running. Okay, but today upstream job is completed, then this upstream job is successfully completed. That is the reason next this Murali project new, it is run automatically. If you want to set the project of other project will be run, then only this project will be run. You can configure like that also. Okay, these are the options is available inside the Jenkins job, and also we can create a multiple jobs like Maven project, and also you can define integrate nexus, Jfrog, sonarqube, tomcat, everything I will be show you later part. But you have to remember one thing: go through this option 1 or 2 times. Okay, then you will get easy to idea. You can easy to configure the job level configuration. Okay, if you have any question, feel free to comment. Thanks for watching this video. We will see you next video.